Hello friends, welcome or welcome back. I am Corinne and this is my channel where I like to talk about all things creative and cozy living. Today is Saturday and I have talked myself out of, sorry for the Darcy noises, she's sitting right here with me. I have talked myself out of just about every video I thought of this week to make, and so what my pattern has been is working on a video during the week and then having it up on Sunday, which I really love. Like, that feels like a good cadence for me. But this week, the week got away from me and I talked myself out of a lot of things. Sometimes when we don't do something for a period of time, it gets easier to talk ourselves out of it. I find that with writing, I find that with vlogging and making these videos. So we're just gonna get into it today. And if you liked Vlogmas and those vlogs, you will probably like today's vlog. Look, and I just wet my hair a little bit to try to bring back some curls and it's not happening, and that's okay. Yeah, so yesterday we picked up my son from college, and this week my daughter was finishing her senior year of high school. I think she still has one final because she takes some college classes over at the community college. She's got one final left to finish up and then she's all done. So this was a week of just lifing, and so we were in the car all day yesterday and packing Finn up because where he goes to school is about 3.5 hours from us. So it was a long day, and he did great. He finished his freshman year up and it was a big success. But when we got to him, he had all of his stuff packed up, ready for us to put in the car. He had all of his laundry clean. All of his sheets were washed that morning. So like, he was on it, which made everything really easy and we didn't have to do much of anything. But this is where the butt comes in. There's a lot of stuff in here. I don't normally film in this room. This is our living room. It's at the front of the house. It's not as cozy because it doesn't have a fireplace. But yeah, so we brought all of his stuff in here, and I wanted to give you a little peek of all the boxes. I've got some laundry to do, maybe some gardening. I'd love to sit down and have a chat at some point. Lucas and I think we're gonna go out to the farm store after we pick up groceries. So lots of little bits today, and I hope you'll stay with me and hang out with us for the day and just see where this Saturday, this cozy spring Saturday, takes us. All right, this is where I had the camera. You can see all of Darcy's toys are in the corner. And then we come over here and there is boxes and bags of stuff. And mattress topper, that is one of the things that we did not get him right away. And it was a quick purchase after his first few nights at the dorm. So if you have a college student heading out, definitely grab a mattress topper for them. And then over here is its fridge and rugs and hiking sticks because, oh wait, no, that's not the hiking sticks. That's an umbrella. Anyway, so all of this stuff, and he's already got a lot of stuff upstairs too. And yeah, we'll just get ready to store it all until next year. And then in here are goodies he brought home. Whoopie pies. There's a vending machine with all sorts of snacks and goodies that he can use part of his meal plan on, and so he had lots of leftover stuff on his card, so he was able to go in, and there were more of these, but I think last night somebody got into them. But yeah, he brought home as many whoopie pies as he could. And our little pile of laundry to fold, so that is going to be where I'm heading right now. Laundry check, and now I put my stuff away. Let me put my tea down. I really like this outfit. love it. I just don't know if I should tuck, leave it out. I don't know. I'm starting to get out my spring and summer clothes and use them in a different way this year because my body has changed a lot over the winter thanks to lack of mobility because I haven't been able to move because of an injury, and I'm sure I'll touch on that later in the video. But I don't know. I want to feel comfortable. I don't want anything tight around my middle anymore, which is age. And yeah, I don't know. Tucked, untucked. What do you think? All right, even though it's Saturday, ooh, hello. I was away from my desk yesterday, and then this week was kind of a funky week. I had a really good writing week, like a really good writing week. I wrote a lot of words on the novel that I'm working on, and it felt good. But I've got some stuff that I need to touch today, but I wanted to show you, I got some new lights for my desk. Aren't they the cutest? These sweet little twinkle light. They're not even twinkle lights, they're like little globes. And I think they're just so sweet. So I'm going to, this is something I've been using a lot this week, is my actual sand timer. I haven't for years, but it has helped me to get in the groove. So I'm going to focus, use this timer, write a couple emails, and then we can hopefully get on with our Saturday. That is done. All the emails I needed to email are good. And I was listening to Casey, I don't know if you can see that, Casey Musgrove's new album, and I really love it. I have not listened to country music since like the late 90s, early 2000s, but I really like her. I like her music. I like the vibe. We are so lucky right now with new music. Like, we've got Noah Kahan's new album, which I love, Tori Amos's new album, and I haven't listened to, sorry. If you came here for the whimsy content because of the Whimsy Journal, today is just a little detour, little rambly, little chatty, and we're gonna hop back on the whimsy train next week. But this is what we've got today, and I'm not gonna apologize because we are multi-dimensional. We have lots of different things going on here, and I like to show up as myself. And this is me today. My energy's a little meh. But there's things I want to chat about, and I want to get to know you all. And I know you all, if you're here, I hope you want to get to know me, and days like this are part of it. So yeah, I think we're super lucky with new music and just music in general. It's one of the things that's really bringing me joy. I'm still really also loving Mumford & Sons' new album, The Prize Fighter. I know it came out a little while ago, but that one gets me in the feels every time. And Lucas, my husband, and we have tickets to go see Camp this summer when they play up in Bangor, and I'm really looking forward to that because they're one of our favorite, like, chill, put on the weekend kind of music. So yeah, music is a good thing, and I'm really happy about all the new stuff. So, and the old stuff. What's up next? Paige did my eyelashes. If you were here for Vlogmas, you saw that we had a whole thing. She added fake eyelashes on my lashes for the first time over Vlogmas, and it was very silly. She's done them a couple times since, and she said that she would do them for me because it is Mother's Day weekend, so the whole weekend is kind of like, if I wish something, people make it happen, which is really lovely. So that was Hannaford. First we went to Nizinskit, which was really lovely. They had one thing left of gluten-free bread, which was amazing. I've really been enjoying their gluten-free bread. It's better than anything like commercially made. So that's why we stopped there first, and I want to show you a little bit around. I didn't pick up any of the yarn because I'm trying to work through my stash before I buy more yarn. I decided to come back to the car because I'm feeling it. I am feeling some pain. I've been having pain for a while. For those who've been around for a little while, I've been seeing an osteopath for it. I've got some physical therapy starting later this month. What happened was somehow my sacrum area got twisted up, and so we've untwisted it, but what remains is now some damage to, I think, the ligaments. I think that's what the thought is right now as to why there's so much pain. And so I'm not quite sure what to do next. I'm just not sure. Still seeing the osteopath. I have some PT appointments, physical therapy scheduled for later this month. The osteopath seems to have one train of thought. My PCP has a different train of thought. So it's a frustrating place to be in, and to deal with pain for this long, and anyone who deals with pain consistently, chronic pain, you got my heart, because it's not easy. And I know a lot of people walk around every day or go through the world every day in pain that we can't see. And that's a real challenge and a battle. So again, you have my love big time. And yeah, I'm hopeful that this chapter will pass eventually, but it is messing with my sleep. So I'm now trying, thanks to my primary care, who I did just see recently, I'm trying to drink my ashwagandha tea at night. I use magnesium butter on my legs, because it's what I have. I know I could just take magnesium, but I have this really nice magnesium butter that I put on my legs at night. And I'm actually taking L-theanine too, which we give to Darcy when she's a little stressed out. So all of that is helping with the sleep. And so I'm just trying little bits here and there to help to manage all of the things so that my body can recover in a positive way without being too stressed and all of the things. So that's going on in the background too, and I know that does not help my energy level. And yeah, I just wanted to mention that and say that, I'm doing the best I can, and it's important to me to show up here. It's important to me to show up for my creative work, and at the same time, like I said earlier, it runs we have a whole human experience, and I think I was expecting myself to show up here positive, cheerful, because that's the energy that I want to share with you all. But the reality is, it is all over the map, and some weeks are harder than others, for lots of different reasons. And yeah, so all that to say, I'm sure that you are going through something too, and you are not alone. And we are not alone, and we're just going to keep doing the best that we can and be our human, messy selves. All right, I think Lucas is finishing up, so next up is home. So we're back in the kitchen. I'm going to make another cup of tea. I'm going to reuse the tea bag from earlier, because this biscuit brew tea, I find that you can get 2 cups out of a tea bag. And so the kids left while we were out. I think they had some Mother's Day preparations to attend to. And Lucas just went to take the trash to the town dump. And so it's me and Darcy here. Yeah, that all wore me out. So I think we're coming to the end of the vlog for today, because the sun went away. It's going to start raining, so I thought maybe I would get out to clean up a little bit in the garden, or at least get out and show others how to clean up a little bit of the garden. because with this whole pain thing, this has been a gigantic lesson. Once again, I feel like I've had this lesson presented to me several times over the last few years, how to ask for help, how to say what I need clearly, how to let other people help me. And it's a hard one to learn. And when you're annoyed that you're in pain and you're annoyed that you can't do the things that you want to do, it's really easy to let that frustration seep out and touch the people who just want to help us. So yeah, I was prepared to show what I needed done, but that'll just have to wait for another day. Because yeah, it does look like it's going to start raining and be kind of gross. So I have a couple books that I'm going to sit down with while I have my cup of tea. When I made the whimsical book recommendation video a few weeks ago, and I was talking about the Shady Hollow Mysteries, I realized that I had some catching up to do, so I requested Mockingbird Court from the library, and it came in just over the last couple days, and I started it last night after we got home and after we got settled in as I was getting ready for bed with my ashwagandha tea, and I'm a couple chapters in, and it's hooked me already. I love the familiarity of the characters, like coming back together with Vera Vixen. Like, I feel like I know her and I want to hang out with her and all the other characters, so I'm going to spend some time with them this afternoon. And then this is a new release that is one of my highly anticipated new releases of the spring. It's When the Ache Remains, Lessons on Tending to the Unfixable and Finding Beauty Anyway, by Lisa Oliveira. And I read her other book over the winter, which was really lovely. But this one, look at that cover. Isn't it stunning? I'll just read you something from the back. It says, emotional pain of all kinds and magnitudes is part of life. We'll never be able to find ourselves free of it. No meditation or amount of therapy will cure us of the harder parts of being alive. The practice of turning toward the ache with care, reverence even, might be one of the most meaningful gifts we can give ourselves. It might even save us. So I'm just a little ways in, and already it's hitting the mark. There's a lot of practices, a lot of prompts. Just take this tea bag out. Yeah, lots of insight and thoughtfulness. So, like I said, I'm only about 34 pages in. I hate to recommend a book based on the first bits, but check it out. It might be worth your while. So I'm gonna grab my tea, head into the other room, and yeah, maybe this is gonna be it, friends. Yeah, I think this is probably it. I've chatted throughout, and I know I can chat. I can get going and I can chat a while. So I think we'll just let this be what it is today. I'm so grateful that you spent some time with me today, and I could spend some time with you. And maybe we could just do a little bit of life, side by side for a little bit of time. And that's what it's all about. If you are watching this on the day that it comes out, happy Mother's Day, if that applies. I know it can be a tender day for a lot of us. Lots of things can come up around today, but I just want to extend my love and gratitude for you for the mothering that you do, whether you have children or not. I am willing to bet that there is some kind of love and care and grace that you extend to the world in that mothering kind of way. I think all of us humans have that ability. I really do. So happy Mother's Day from me to you. So on that note, take care, friends, stay cozy, and I will see you very, very soon. Thanks for being here.